Good morning, everyone, on this nice Sunday morning. Hey, what you're looking at is something that's, I've been working on this project for about a week now. And I put this all together myself. And so what you're actually looking at, and it took me a week to find it. I went through all kinds of skeletons and such, you know. And that's why it took me a week to find exactly the right height that I needed for this project. And I found it, obviously. And the skeletal structure is exactly 16 inches in height. And the skull matched the head cover. In fact, it fit on the skull like a glove. Now, I'm also going to use this, since I constructed this all myself. Not bad, huh? I'll put this with the rest of my artifacts whenever I do my seminars. This is a keeper. I wouldn't waste my time on this if it wasn't worth my time, okay? I want to get that understood real quick. So anyway, so what you're actually looking at is what this guy would have looked like as in height, and as you could tell, the skeletal structure is the same as almost human. Just like the hybrid hominins, okay? I think I mentioned that before. Anyway, I wasn't fully satisfied with the two previous videos. It didn't really give you the full concept of where I'm trying to come from. Okay. Now, as you can see, that head cover fits perfect to that height of 16 inches. And so, all the years I've been doing research on the hybrid hominins, aka Sasquatch, you know, you're always looking elevated, because it's pretty self-explanatory, because most of them are over 7 feet plus. I was never looking really below that elevation, and now, to be quite honest, when I go back out and do my research, I will be aware of elevated and below elevated, for sure. I also wanted to do this real quick too, because about the last week and a half, 2 weeks I've been out in the woods, there's not much happening, so there's nothing really to show you and any evidence, nothing to really impress you with anything, so why waste your time and mine, right? So, but what I'm really waiting for is October. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, October is the most active month out of the whole year for the hybrids. This is the type of month they get very, very vocal. And I mean extremely vocal. And you will hear all kinds of different sounds of vocalization. Screams, and I mean these guys bellow it. And it took me over a decade of my research to figure out why that was. And I've done more night research than anybody has. In fact, me and Garland were the first ones to even do that kind of night research. No one really had the cojones to get out there. In fact, we got praised by many researchers for that. And what it is why they're so vocal, and about 99.99% of them are males. It's mating season. They're looking for a mate. And that's why they get really, really loud. I mean, just out of the gut. Myself, as a researcher, I believe that the females, like you would have, would be the same thing in the wild. You would find it in Africa, even in North America and other places around the world, where the males, when they're looking for a mate, they're very vocal. We know this is true. And the louder the better. The female is definitely going to pick the one that's louder. They're going to just look at it like, this guy's got to be huge. He will protect me. He'll give me security. And we can reproduce. That's what it's all about, guys. You know? The same as African lions, male lions in Africa. When they're looking for a mate, they roar like hell all night long. They might do it for days. But they'll get an answer. Same thing. Anyway, so that's why month of October is very important to me as a researcher. So, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go so you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday and I can enjoy mine. I hope you like this video. It's, I like this. I'm pretty damn good at that, making, doing crafts like this. I've enjoyed that. Anyway, there you guys go. So this is what one of the little people would look like. Well, before I let you go, just imagine in your mind, put some flesh on the skeletal, and you'll kind of imagine what this guy looks like. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. You have a good one. Take care. Bye.